In this video, I have a sample problem I've created and went through all the steps. So I reformatted a bit so you can see what's going on. But the sample problem is right here. The function of variables a, b, c, d is equal to the sum of minterms 3, 4, 9, 11, and 15. So wherever you see these minterms, that's where you're going to put a 1 in the map. So I'm going to go ahead. So here's 3, right? So 3 gets a 1, 4 gets a 1, then down here 9, 11, and 15. So once you've labeled all your 1s, you can then go label your 0s, right? Everything else is a 0. Now go ahead and make your circles. So this here has no adjacent ones, so it gets its own circle. This one here, no adjacent ones, its own circle. Here you have an adjacent one, so I made this circle here. And now this circle here, why am I allowed to overlap? I am allowed to overlap because one of the ones, this guy here, is uncovered. So even though this one is covered, this is allowed. The only time you're not allowed to overlap is if every one is already covered by another circle. Once your circles are done, you can go ahead and create your function. So start with this circle here. And one way to approach this is, what is the value for each of these? So start with A. You know that A here is complemented. B is complemented in this row. In this column, C is true and D is true. So that would be this first minterm here. Next is this circle here. So when you don't have an adjacent one, notice that all 4 variables are represented. There is no simplification that occurs. So again, look at A's value. A is complemented in this row. B is true. So you have complement of A and B is true. Then C and D, they are both complemented in this column. The next one, I'm going to go ahead with this guy right here. So A is true in both of these rows, so A stays. B, notice that B is true here, complemented here, therefore B goes away. You've just created that B plus B complement situation. And then C and D are true. And then finally this last one, A is true, B is complemented, C changes, right? So C's value here and here. C changes, therefore C goes away, and D is true. So that creates this term right here. And so this is your final function.